All right, everybody, welcome, all of my Freedom Nation students and any YouTube live visitors. Hello, I am Stiletto Pips. I go by the name of Stiletto Pips and or Yvette McCrae, the Pipologist. All of my Freedom Nation students and any YouTube live visitors. Hello, I am Stiletto Pips. I go by the name of Stiletto Pips and or Yvette McCrae, the Pipologist. Okay, how do I do this? I gotta cut this off. How do I do this? Ew, this is not gonna do right. Okay, here it is. Or I could have just turned the volume down or off. I don't want to do that. Okay. Okay, let me put this in the chat. Oh, that's not what I want to do. What am I doing here? Oh, gosh, delete. What the heck am I doing? Oh, type no URL. How do I get the link to this? Oh, this is the link. Copy. Alright, and I'm going to paste this inside Pip Nation. Boom, so they can join me. Ha ha ha. Isn't that sweet? Ain't gotta do no OBS. Okay, so now let me go back. I gotta do that. Just go here. Boom. All right. Okay, so again, welcome everybody. All of my Freedom Nation, Pip Nation, fellow community followers, and all of my YouTube viewers. Yes, I am Yvette McCrae, the Pipologist. I also go by the name Stiletto Pips. You can find me on IG at Stiletto Pips, Facebook at Stiletto Pips, and on YouTube at Stiletto Pips. Let me just give my quick disclaimer here of my sessions so that you know that my trade analysis sessions are not financial advice nor a guarantee. They're only a view of possibilities of the market. My past performances are not indicative of any future results. All right, so the legalities are out the way. Let's have some fun. Let's look at the charts, everybody. Are you ready? Are you excited? I am. Let's go. So I am looking currently at the GBP, USD, BTC versus USD, and the US500 and or XPS 500, depending on what your broker calls it. Okay, every broker may name the indice different. Some name it US500 and some name it XPX 500. So you have that away. I use the name US500 because that's what my broker calls it. But right now we're looking at BTC USD, everybody. And yes, I am very negative right now because I decided to enter this market. Get some of these lines off my chart because it makes it so confusing to see. I have decided, what is going on? I have decided to enter this trade as of yesterday because relatively the market right now is bearish on a pullback. Okay, the minor major trend is bearish on this pair. The major trend is bullish right now. All right, so it could literally go up from here, but I've already set my protective stop loss, you know, and if I see it rising too far up to that, I may just go ahead and end it because price actually needs to get back above what I call the let me see, where am I? What I call the low of the month. Okay, this is the low of the month, and it's still relatively under it. Yes, we see on the bigger time frame that the wick is above that price level of the high of the month, but if it actually gets above it and closes, I may just end my trade here and take that as a lesson, which I know better. But my actual bias is that this thing will come down and literally retest the high of the week here. All right, this solid aqua blue line, It tried to yesterday, but it didn't successfully go down and retest because you see it's just a big wick and not much of the body of the candle. All right, so let's see here how that goes. Give me 1 minute as I would like to see myself on another screen here. I'm trying to see if I'm actually live on YouTube yet. For all you who are on YouTube, yes, I am live and my chart is showing. So let me go ahead and click on this. This makes it so easy. Just a big wick and not much. All right, so I am actually viewing myself on YouTube as well. And look, y'all, I am not all that tech savvy, but I managed to get around on YouTube. I can promise you, I managed to get around on these devices because guess what? I have a passion and love for what I do, and I want to make sure that my gift is spread throughout the world. Okay, with that being said, we are right at the beginning still of the New York trade session. It begins at 9 p.m. for Forex. When it comes to trading stocks, the market doesn't open till 9:30 p.m. But we're not trading stocks. We're trading Forex currencies, indices, cryptocurrency, and the like. Okay, price is really moving up right now. I'm starting to get a signal to buy. I'm waiting to see if this 30-minute candle will actually close above this particular price level, 1.19750, before I decide to go ahead and just cancel my trade that I'm in and not let it actually execute my stop loss. All right, because my bias was a sell for this pullback. It hadn't actually fully, as I stated earlier, come down and tested this area just quickly, and it went up. So let's see, because sometimes the market will trick us out and, you know, have us thinking, okay, yeah, it's going up, it's going up. I really wouldn't consider a real buy until price gets above this level right here, where this black dotted line is up here, because it has been actually channeling that particular zone between here and here for a couple of days now. If I go to the daily time frame, you will see what I'm talking. Oh God, what did I do? I don't know what I just did. Okay, I did something. That's why you got to be careful. You can see here for the last 3 days, you can see this black dotted line. Price has tried to break above it. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is now the 5th day. Let's see if it will, or will it actually come down and really test the low of the week. I'm sorry, the high of the week. So let me go back to the 4 hour because I can see the weekly trend better on the 4 hour. Okay. So right here, I'm looking for price to test. So as we're waiting for that, let's go ahead and move on to the US500. Okay. Let's move on to the US500 to see what's happening here. And likewise, same thing. I got to get these lines. I hate these old crazy lines on my chart. I hate looking at them. On the lower time frame, it doesn't bother me, but on the bigger time frames, they do. Okay, so here we are. We're back at this same place again. Let me go to the daily time. Hold on, I'm going too fast here, y'all. I get a little bit excited when I go to talking charts. So I'm back on the 30-minute. Let me go to the daily time frame on my left side. You can see here price has been traveling up to this zone for a couple of days now, right? And it's finally reached it. So let's see if this particular pair can actually go above it, because if it does, I'm looking for price to come all the way up here towards this moving average, and right here is actually the low of the year. Okay, the low of the year for this particular pair. But my bias is that it will not cross above this, and it will go down and retest, right? It will come down and retest this area right here, which is near the high of the week. All right, right here is the super low of the day, that dotted line. So we're going to see if this can actually happen on this particular time frame as well. Let me move this out of my way because it's really bothering me. All right. Okay, so that's what we're looking for here. Now, it is a very bullish momentum here on the US 500. It has been bullish for quite some time, coming off of this particular support level here. Down here, you see this solid gold horizontal line, that is the support area where this pair found support and it went up from there. Okay, crossing above this MA right here at the high of this new week right here. Okay, and so this pair is bullish, but I'm really looking for this to come back down and retest the actual high of the week, which will put us right here at this moving average. So let's see how that works. Now I just got my stop loss light for the GBP USD. Let me see what's going on here. It may hit me now. It may hit me. It may hit me and it may not. Okay, I'm looking at it on the 30-minute. And it is struggling. The GBP is really strong right now against the USD. You can see it's at a 5, between a 4 and a 5 in strength. But like I said, y'all, my bias is that this thing is going to come back down and retest this, because it has been consolidating between this super high of the day and this super low of the day right down here, this area near the the high of the week. All right. And you see what's happening here. This thing ran up, the wick ran up, but it's pulling back. It's pulling back. So the only thing I can do is wait and see. Okay. Wait and see. And what I told you before, I'm looking for this 30-minute candle to actually close above this low of the month right here. And it has not done so. It's just running up. And here's what happens. Novice traders, they see these candles move fast and, you know, it's a long candle and they just jump on the bandwagon. Let me point out, you should never, ever, ever chase a trade. Never, ever, ever. You wait for candles to close. You wait for price to close so you can effectively see, does it really want to make that move? All right. So that is that. We're waiting for that. Right. Let me go to Bitcoin and see how this is reacting. All right. Same thing, y'all. The pair has been bullish. All these pairs has found support. They have found support. Right. I got to make these candles a little bit smaller so I can see the actual board. Okay. All these pairs, the BTC USD, the US500, GBP USD, they all have been going, they all have been moving up to the upside. They've been long, okay, bullish, long bullish. These are all synonymous terms in the market, all right? So they have all been bullish. But I believe right here, this has found a resistance level and it's going to come down and retest towards the low, the high of the week, right around this area right here, okay? Actually, yeah, right around this area right here, right? And that will give me roughly about, okay, I just got taken out. So evidently this thing is pushing up. I just saw it on a GBP USD. So I'm going to let that ride, right? But let's see if it's going to actually close. We're still right at the beginning of the market session. Hello, hello, hello. If you're just joining me here on YouTube on this live stream from my Zoom, welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, my name is Yvette McCray, the Pipologist, and we are effectively analyzing the GBP USD live, okay, the BTC USD and the SPX 500 or US 500, whichever one your broker calls it. And I'm primarily, my go-to pair is the GBP USD. That's the one that I normally trade in my trade portfolio every single day. Okay, and from time to time, I will go ahead and make entries on Bitcoin versus the US dollar and the US 500. So I just got taken out of a trade. My stop loss was executed on the GBP USD. This is a major bullish market right now, and I'm just waiting to see if it will actually cross and close above this particular high of the day right here, or will it come down and finish its retest to the high of the week. Okay, but it's moving, it's moving, it's moving. And this is a long candle. I do not move on candles like this. I like to wait for the market to settle at the beginning of a session, wait for candles to close. So we're waiting for this to close to see. And y'all, guess what? You can do this. You can do this in your PJs. I am here still in my PJs and I am live on YouTube. So guess what? You can trade from anywhere. Your mobile phone, your tablet, okay, your computer, in your car, on break, ready to go to your workstation, in the airport. It's for any and everybody that wants to become an investor in the foreign exchange market via Forex, options, futures, stocks, whatever the case may be. But I primarily teach Forex. I do know how to trade stocks. I do know how to trade options, futures, and cryptocurrency. And y'all can see I'm very excited and passionate about this, right? Good morning, Dante. You can speak. Come on in. Come on in. I know you're on.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning. We are live streaming on YouTube this morning.
I see. I see you hyped this morning too.
Huh?
So you hyped this morning too.
I am very hyped because I've been wanting to go live on YouTube for the longest. And, my spirit just say, you know what? Don't get into all these apps that they're telling you have to do to live stream. I have Zoom. Let me utilize Zoom to live stream while I'm actively in the market with you all. So it works for me. It's showing up on YouTube. So I'm not going to worry about it.
That's what's up.
Okay, so this thing is moving up, y'all. It's moving up. I do not want to jump into this trade. I want this candle to close because this is an active candle. And the body of the candle, you can see it has not come above the high of the day. And so this thing can just really drop, right? It can really drop. Now, this other trade I'm in, a sell that is Bitcoin. So it may be following suit because they are synonymous to one another. They do follow each other. But we're almost at the high of the day on Bitcoin. I'm going to just let this one ride. I'm going to let it ride. If it takes me out, because I only have a small lot size on it, a $1 lot size. So that's fine. Let me get back to the GBP USD and see what happens here. We have a couple more minutes before the next 30-minute candle. We're at 9:52. We're at the very top of the new hour that's coming up. So let's see what happens.
GBP and USD and water is really moving today sometime. Really moving today, boy.
Let me let my folks on Telegram know that I am actually live on YouTube. Make an announcement really quick. Okay, so I've informed them. They know that I'm on. If they want to join, they can join. Let me see who saw this. Okay, boom. All right. All right, all right, all right. Okay, y'all, we are still waiting for um this market to settle. And no, let me give y'all a tip. Whenever you see a long running candle like this, you want to be cautious, because guess what? That is considered a fake out. This thing, I with all my heart believe it's going to come back down. Let me share something. We do have news this morning, so let me go ahead to click on Forex Factory. Okay. Yes, the 22nd. See, 9:45 a.m. news, right? That's how that big candle came in. We had a news event that took place just now for the US at 9:45 a.m. So that's why we saw that big rush up to the upside. This was about the PMI. If you want to know what news events are taking place, which you should be watching the news when you're actively trading, I like to use the site forexfactory.com. You just come here, click on calendar. And when you click on calendar, what you want to do is you want to do a filter of all the news events you want to see. I only suggest you look at the highest impacted news, which is the red folder. I would uncheck the others. I will make sure all the event types are checked, as well as all currency pairs are checked, and click apply filter. And that will allow you to see on a weekly basis. You can look at this from a weekly standpoint, a daily standpoint, and you would know what the news are. And to see what the news event is about, you just click on the yellow folder, all right, and it will explain to you what the news event is about and why you as a trader should be concerned with that news event. For this news event, it measures the level of diffusion index based on surveyed purchasing managers in the services industry, okay? Actual is greater than forecast. It would be good for the currency. All right. So if actual is greater than the forecast, this is for the US dollar. If actual is greater than the forecast, it's good for the currency, right? So if we look at today, we got to see what it was, what the actual is. Okay, let me just pull up a little bit. Actual was less than the forecast. That means it was bad for the US dollar, which in turn, you can see it on the chart, it spiked up for the GBP USD, because what? Our base pair is the GBP and our counter pair is the US dollar. So when the US dollar is good, it will allow the base pair to go down. But when the US dollar is not doing well, it will cause the base pair to go up. And that's exactly what happened, as you see it here in the news. So why do you care about this type of news event? It says that it is a leading indicator of economic health. Businesses react quickly to market conditions, and their purchasing managers hold perhaps the most current and relevant insight in the company's view of the economy. So it's rating the businesses of our economy. And right now, y'all know the U.S. is not doing so good. Okay, all these things are happening. Biden got COVID. I mean, it's just a bunch of stuff going on. So the fundamentals of trading is revolved around news events for different countries, currencies, and their economies. Okay, know that. So if you want to learn more about the basic and fundamentals of forex trading, you can go to my website, www.freedomnation.online, and you can subscribe to my free forex cram course that will allow you to get the basic, fundamental, and technical skills in trading. And then once you're done with that, if you want to become a member of my communities, you can do that. You can do that before you actually get the Forex Cram course. I have a free community, which is Pip Nation, and I have a paid membership community, which is Freedom Nation, where we get on live and we chop the charts. We dance in the market and we make pip moves, baby. And We have fun. We have fun doing what we love to do, and that's what making moolah. So I hope you're having fun with me today. I am having a lot of fun, as I always do. I am so passionate about forex trading, and I declare that if you join our communities, my communities, you will have some fun too. All right. So that was just a little bit of a commercial break. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
So you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna interview one of my students right now. He is online with us. His name is Mr. Parks. Okay, and he's been a student of mine for what, a month now. Can you give the viewers your thoughts and your experience as being a student of Freedom Nation?
Well, basically, my experience here it changed my whole perspective about the currency exchange. Like I was like one of the people who thought the currency exchange and stocks was pretty much the same thing or whatnot. And once I joined the crime course and the Freedom Nation group or whatnot, I learned the difference between the two. And once I learned the difference between the two, everything pretty much been uphill for me. It's been great. I mean, like she says, it's a fun. She has a fun group. Every time I get inside the zone with her, it's always fun. There'll be some downsides, but it's more upside to the down or whatnot. And like I said, y'all won't regret it. She's a very smart person. She knows what she's doing, and she's very intelligent. She's a great coach, and I'm happy with I'm happy where I'm at right now. So y'all need to come join us over here.
All right, y'all heard it from someone live in effect. He is not in the same state I'm in right now. Actually, he's in a whole nother state. I think he's in Canada right now. Am I correct?
Yeah, I'm actually in Canada right now. I'm headed back down to the United States today, actually, and I'm actually I'm a truck driver, over the road truck driver, and I'm actually inside my truck right now on a laptop and also on the zone with you guys.
That is awesome. So y'all see, you can be anywhere in the world. You can trade, travel, and transform your life with Freedom Nation University, as this young man is doing. I'm super, super proud of him. He came in, he took this thing by the bull horns, and he has just been chopping the charts. He's actually been entering live trades on his own, and he has made profit, y'all. This is so phenomenal. Tell them one of your biggest days you've had, in forex trading, even in your demo account and your live account. Tell them your experience with that.
Well, on my demo account, my largest profit on my demo account was 13,000, almost 14,000 on my demo account. And on my live account, I'm trading at a smaller lot size, and my largest profit on my live account was probably like 600 something, like almost $600. So right now I'm still up in profit right now, and I only started in my live account with $100. That's it.
That is a phenomenal testimony. Y'all hear that? So you don't have to come into this space thinking that you have to have hundreds of thousands of dollars. You can literally start with $100, ladies and gentlemen, as you heard this young man say, and you can turn that into a double, triple digit profit. Okay. And this is what we do here at Freedom Nation. We dance in the market. And again, I must tell you, we make pimp moves, baby. Come join us and make these pimp moves. Okay. Woo-wee. Yes. Okay, this thing is really moving up. I am going to wait for a pullback to recommend anyone get into this bullish momentum that is preceding us right now. Don't ever trace a trade. Let me give you another tip. When you want to go long in the market or bullish, okay, you want to enter a bullish trade or go long, you do not want to do so from a resistance level. Okay, these are called price resistance and support levels. All right, you don't want to do so from here. You want to enter a bullish or a long trade from a support level. So what do I mean? Looking at my charts right here, the actual price of the market is right where this line is. That is considered a resistance price level. You don't want to enter from here because why? This thing can actually drop down and retest this level, which will make this level support to go back up, or this level. We don't know where it's going to go, but all we do is wait for the move, and when it comes down and gives us a signal to buy, we buy. Just that simple. Simple, easy peasy, 1, 2, 3, right? So let's watch this in action, y'all. Let's watch it in action. See, the novice trader will actually enter this because they see this long candle, and they psychologically, yes, it will tell your mind I'm missing out. But if you know what you know, all right, and you're rooted and grounded in the fundamentals of trading, that will not buff you. That will not ruff your feathers. You'll be like, I know I can't buy right here because this is resistance. I must wait for price to go back down to a support level so I can buy at a cheaper price, right? There's a saying, you want to buy low and sell high. That is a universal phrase in the investment world. You don't ever want to buy something at a high price. It's like going to a store. Would you rather buy your Jordans on sale, or would you rather buy them at full price when they first come out? There's all the, what I call the, poverty-minded people. That's how I feel. That's my opinion. Nobody don't have to agree with me. Okay, we can agree to disagree. But when you have that mindset, you buy these things when they first come out. They know you're going to buy it. They know you're going to spend your money, your last money. You're going to spend and so many people do it. They spend what is all those checks that people was getting? Oh my gosh, what are those checks? Well, any check you get, okay? And those things, the new Jordans or the new this come out, Chanel bags and, Michael Kors. Listen, I shop on sale. I want to go to the outlets. I want to get a sale because that's what wealthy people do. They shop for sales. You know why? They keep all their money because they don't spend it at the drop of a dime. They wait for stuff to go on sale. And you want to wait for your investments to go on sale. Like all these people, they brought Bitcoin. Oh, it was all the way up. It was so far up. And then when it started going down, oh, this thing doesn't work. They need to take this out, or, oh my gosh, you brought at the wrong time. Did you consult a Bitcoin guru? Did you consult a mentor or coach in this space to tell you when to buy? No, you just went with the hype and you bought, and now you're looking sick because your money has done dwindled down. But guess what? The smart money, my money, I'm buying Bitcoin right now when it's at its lowest, baby, because why? I'm getting a huge discount, and that thing gonna ride up, and guess what? I'm gonna be like, cha-ching, cha-ching, money in the bag, all right? So you gotta adopt these principles. You gotta get yourself a mentor, because why? A mentor is your shortcut to success. A mentor is your shortcut to success. I did not just come into this game, knowing all that I know and, being able to help others. I've been trading, y'all, for 8 years now, going on my 9th year. And some people say, you're not a millionaire yet. You just keep watching, boo, because you know what? When you keep watching on the sidelines, waiting, shoulda, coulda, woulda, you're going to let life pass you by when you could have been on the train learning, all right, with a mentor. And then one day you look up and you're successful. It's just like a farmer. They don't just plant seeds and expect to harvest, 2 hours or 2 minutes later. There's a thing called seed time and harvest time. When you put in the work, guess what? You got to get paid for the work. A doctor don't go to school for 12 years and don't get paid like a doctor. An attorney don't go to school for the years that they have to and become a significant, sought after attorney, in a year or two. They put in the time. They put in the work. They put in the education. And so what am I saying to you? It's going to take you to get educated, to get in this space and become successful and become, a real profitable trader. But when you have a mentor, guess what? You can make money and profits along the way. That's what's going to help shorten your learning curve, y'all. So don't think it's strange that you need to hire a mentor. You need to hire a mentor if you want to lose weight. Okay, you need to hire a mentor if you want to learn anything. Okay, so you know what? I can rad on. I am literally a minister, y'all. So it shows up when I begin to talk about stuff. I go to popping off, but it's popping off in a good way, y'all. Right? So I'm gonna stop that right there. I'm gonna leave that right there for you to think about, because I can rattle on. All right, when I get going. But let's get back to the charts. Ooh, I'm doing my happy dance, y'all, because I'm about to make some money. It's Friday and I'm going to get paid. Okay, it's Friday and I'm going to get paid. Thank you all
Yes,
who are
my boy.
watching. Thank you for viewing and joining us. Don't do me a favor. Click the subscribe button. I need you to click that subscribe button. I need you to like this live session. That is going to help me reach more people to help. All right. Don't be selfish with information. If you find something that's good, help others. So in order for you to help me help others, I need you to click the like button. Those of you who are my students who are on Zoom with me, do me a favor. Go to go to YouTube, like, and I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. That helps me out a bunch. The Bible says you have not because you ask not. And I'm asking, all right? Ask and you shall receive. So thank you all in advance for liking and subscribing to my YouTube channel. Soon I'm going to be doing lives about financial matters such as credit building and business credit building. I'm going to do some interviews with some savvy business credit and personal credit gurus that's going to help you all get your credit scores where they need to be so you can do what? You can take advantage of the money in the bank, right? Use other people's money. That's what Walmart does. If y'all don't know, the Walmarts does not use their money. They use the bank money. All big Fortune 500 companies, most of them are using other people's money, investors' money, and what? They're making profits. So we're going to teach you how to do the same thing, all right? So look out for that. You will only get the notifications if you subscribe to this YouTube channel and join me and follow me on IG at Stiletto Pips on IG and at Stiletto Pips on Facebook. And you can follow my company at Royalty Financial Services on IG as well as Facebook, y'all. We are doing big things now. We have joined the real estate space, the mortgage space. Okay, we're already in the credit and insurance space, and now the investment education space. We are doing big things and we are looking to help our community. Hence, help our community. Are you one for us to help? The only way you're going to get the help because we're pouring out, we're giving back. God has blessed us tremendously and we want to give back. But you got to follow us on our social platforms so that you can get the information, know the who, the what, the when, the where we will be. We're going to be traveling out of town in different states and cities doing seminars. So you will get the invite. All right. Let's go. It's go time, girl time, everybody. Let's go. It's time to grow. It's time to transform. And it's time to start traveling and having some fun. That's what we do. We trade, travel, and we transform over here, y'all. Okay, I'm going to take a water break, y'all. Give me 1 minute. Do you have any questions, Dante?
No, ma'am, not right now.
Not right now? Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay, give me 1 second. I am going to take a water break, y'all. We're still waiting for our pullback. If we don't get a pullback, that's fine. Because guess what? When we do get a sell, we can sell from the top because it would have reached another resistance level. So we don't chase trades, right? We only wait for them, the market, to tell us what to do. One moment. I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, I am back. I am back. I am back. Oh, okay. Naturalista, hi. Good morning, my friend. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining us. Yes, happy Friday. Let me say something to my viewers here on YouTube. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us this morning. I'm everyone. Glad to have you. Are you driving, Dante?
No, I'm not driving right now. I will be like at 11 o'clock though.
Oh, okay. Awesome. All right. So the next support level, I mean resistance levels at 1.2050. You see this candle here that crossed above the high of the day. It has not closed yet. It is still a working candle. It's still a working candle. But we are approaching uh, another resistance level right here. Well, actually, we're still on this resistance level, 1.20500. Okay. So we're waiting on a pullback to go ahead and enter the market. I use the 30-minute for my entries, y'all. But if you like the 15-minute, you probably would have already been in this trade. Well, no, because it hasn't pulled back yet either. Not even on the 5-minute probably, because it's a running candle. Yeah, that news prompted. We haven't had a pullback since this thing pulled off from the low of the day. Okay, right here, the low of the day. So that's fine. So we're waiting on a pullback. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be looking at another computer so that I can keep up with it from a shorter time frame. That way we don't miss anything, because sometimes it will pull back on a lower time frame and not the higher ones, and you'll miss it. But we will not miss it. Give me one moment, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. As y'all can see, I just got my notification to exit the buy. Just like I told you, you don't want to buy from resistance. Okay, and there's tools and resources as traders that you can use to help you in your decision making. And if you want those, I have some of the best Traders Edge resources on my website, which is www.freedomnationonline, where you can get the best of the best, okay, for a very minimal cost, and they're yours to keep. You're not renting. Most sites that offer traders resource indicators, they charge you to only rent it. Okay, you will be purchasing these and they will be yours for life, and they are the best traders indicators to help you because it allows price action trading. I don't trade indicators. Okay, they are just additional confirmations. My whole premise of trading is actually price action trading, and that's what you want. When you follow price and the movements between support and resistance levels and highs and lows, you are trading price, ladies and gentlemen, and you will have a higher probability and percentile rate in your profits and success. All right, so there's another plug for you to actually get what you need to trade. You may already be involved in trading and you just need some traders essentials to help increase your trading efforts to have a more consistent in your success and profitability. All right, I'm gonna put my link right here in this chat for you all, so you'll have it. Now, if there are some topics that you would like for me to cover, I am going to be doing outside of my live sessions. I'm going to be doing some free stuff, because I understand, some people want to learn this skill set, but you may not be financially where you need to be to pay. And so I'm going to pay it forward because God has blessed me with such a tremendous skill set. I am going to give back, some of my knowledge in a reasonable way to people who want to get started. So if you would just put in the chat some of the things that, you would like to know, but, just don't know how to get the information, where to get the credible, most stern or solid information, go ahead and write it in the chat. And if you're watching this live stream after it was actually live, it's okay, because when you put your comments in the chat or comments, I do go back and read them, and I will take note of that, and I will cover some of the things that you want to know. All right, good deal. I mean, that's the least I can do if you follow and like me, right? And subscribe to my channel, right? Why are you laughing at me, Dante? He's just cracking up on me, y'all. He don't understand. I take this stuff serious. I'm just having fun. I like what I do. I love. See, it's a one thing when you love what you do. I feel sorry for all the ones that got to get up and go to work, and they absolutely hate what they do. They dread going. Let me tell you something. That is a recipe for dis-ease, okay? And whenever you're at dis-ease, the body responds with all type of sickness and ailments. It is a must for you to get up and enjoy life every day. God says, I come that I will give you life and give it to you more abundantly. Don't be at dis-ease. Find something that you like to do and begin to work at it so you can do it full time, all right? Don't continue to stress yourself out. But if you don't ever start with something to do and allow that to consume you so that you can begin to do it full time, and it, eventually will lessen the amount of time you put into something else that you're currently doing to make money. You're never going to get anywhere. You're gonna actually leave this earth, okay, a distorted being. All right, I'm giving y'all gems, because not only will I teach you trading, but I will transform you with the word of God. Okay, and so if you don't like the word God, Jesus, I apologize in a nice way, because I'm not here to offend anybody. But I tell you, like, they tell me, chew the meat, spit out the bones. Whatever you don't like in my sessions, keep what you want to keep and spit out the rest. All right, come to get what you're gonna get, but you're gonna hear me talk about Jesus. Okay, you're gonna hear me talk about the word of God, because that's who I am. That's who I am. I would be robbing God for all the talents and gifts that he has given me to keep it within. I can't do that. I can't do that. So if you want to trade, travel, and transform, this is the place you want to stake your residence. Okay, you want to stake your residence right here with me, Yvette McCray, the pipologist, or Stiletto Pips, whatever may you want to call me, but it has to be either one, nothing else. You will not call me out of my name. Okay. All right, y'all, I want you to take note of something. Look at the left side of my screen. I'm sorry, that would be the right side. The right side of my screen here. Let me see if it's showing up on my other computer. It's not. Why isn't it? There's a lag. So let me refresh my screen on my other computer, because there's a lag, and I don't like lags. Okay, yeah, it's moving now. Okay, perfect. I can see it moving. Okay, so on the right side of my screen here, it's my 4-hour time frame. What I want you to take notice of, the bigger the time frame, the more, what's the word I'm looking for? The solid the price is. Yes, the solid and the stronger the price is. You see right here, okay, when you take the basic Forex fundamental course on my website, it's free, okay? You will learn about candlesticks and price, all right? Well, we're looking at candlesticks. And by the way, these are Heikin-Ashi candlesticks. They're not regular candlesticks. The wick represents how high price have gone, but the body is where price actually really is, okay? And I say that to say this. The price of this 4-hour candle is under this price level right here, right? Which is at the high of the day. So it has not effectively closed above it, right? That means what you see on the lower time frames, it can come back down, and that's what you're seeing right now. You see that? You see that? How it's coming back down? Now, price has closed above this. So for me, that is an indication, yes, price wants to move up to the destination that I formerly was looking for it to do so, which is up here around this area right here, which is the high of the month, right? So to be extremely, how could I say, like a sniper, I can take my Fibonacci tool, right? And I'm going to go for I'm going to go to the last highest point that I see, right? To the lowest point, right? And I do have specific Fibonacci ratios that I use. Not everybody has these Fibonacci ratios, but I have certain Fibonacci ratios that I use. So just for purpose of you understanding, price normally moves back and forth when it's retracing or, retesting to the 78.6 retracement level. So I'm going to put a horizontal line where price could actually come up to before it comes down. I'm going to make that a red, solid colored horizontal line and make it a little thick here so that you can actually see it, because that's where we're going to sell to when price finally reaches that area, okay? So I'm looking for price to come all the way up here. Now, let's put this in perspective. I'm going to go back to the 4 hours so we can really see the price, all right? So price right now is right here, okay? It's right here. Let's just say it continues up for any reason. But from right here to all the way up here, ladies and gentlemen, that's over 200 pips. Pips equates to money. Pips equates to money, all right? So that's over 200 pips. But guess what? We're not trying to buy right here. Remember I said we don't buy from resistance. We buy from, we don't enter a long position. Let me say it that way. Let me use correct industry terminology. We don't enter a long position from a resistance level. We enter it from a support level, right? So I'm looking, as a matter of fact, let me put this on the 15 minute on one side so we can actually see what's going on the lower time frames, all right? So I am going to put this on the 15 minute right here, right? We see on the 15 minute time frame, it's already pulling back, right? So let me put on my other price level support and resistance lines, all right? So I can really see where price is going. If it's going to actually pull back down, I want it to pull back down to right about here. So let's see. Let's see. But my point intent for this, if it pulls back down, if it pulls back down to near this moving average, right, I'll be getting it at a cheaper price, y'all. And guess what? When it goes back up and goes to my target, that's 293 pips, almost 300 pips. Let's put this in money perspective. If I trade with a one standard lot, that would give me $10 per pip, right? That would give me $10 per pip. So at 293 pips, $10 a pip, how much does that equate to? How much does that equate to? Can somebody put it in the chat? Can somebody put it somewhere? Let me get my calculator. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I can trade, y'all. Okay? And I know how to calculate on a calculator using my fingers and toes. What you say? What you say, Dante?
20,900, and I'm guessing off the top of my head.
Okay, so I got my calculator up. 293 pips times, okay, $10 a pip.
2,009
is $2,930 that I would make sitting here on a Friday, okay, in my home, in my PJs, having fun with y'all. All right, do y'all kind of get the power of becoming a Forex investor or any type of investor? It can be a real estate investor. It can be any investor, y'all. You want to get into investing, okay? You need to invest in something. Invest in something, you'll fall for anything, okay? Meaning you'll have nothing, all right? So invest in something. Invest in your mind. Invest in personal development. Invest in education, because knowledge is the money maker, okay? When you have a knowledge, when you have obtained knowledge and then you apply it, that's when you get paid. You get paid on applied knowledge, not just the mere fact of having knowledge, but you get paid on applied knowledge, okay? So when you get that knowledge and you apply it like a doctor, a lawyer, or investor, such as Warren Buffett, all right? Such as Bill Gates, such as Jeff Bezos, such as Elon Musk. These people have invested in knowledge. And guess what? They're getting paid for the knowledge. You cannot get paid for an attorney unless you become knowledgeable as a certified attorney. You can't get paid as a teacher until you become a certified teacher and you get paid on teaching. You can't get paid on investing until you gain the knowledge to properly invest. So what am I saying? Yes, knowledge is the key, y'all. Get some knowledge. Don't sit idle every day watching Power and Tyler Perry. Let me tell y'all something. Tyler Perry getting paid. You ain't making not a dime watching him on TV. I'm not saying nothing is wrong with watching his products, you know, his movies or his stories. But when that's all you do and you're not obtaining knowledge so you can get paid, oh, you're making some dumb moves in life, y'all. You're making some dumb moves. All right? Because none of that is going to get you anywhere. Get paid and then you can sit and watch TV as much as you want for how long you want. Y'all follow me on this? If you follow me on this, put some ones in the chat. Put some ones in the chat. Put some ones in the comment section of the YouTube chat. Let me know if I'm helping you. If I'm helping you, say you helping me. Because I don't want to be a disservice to anybody. I don't need you listening to me if I'm not helping you. Because I will not sit and listen to one person if they're not helping me. Birds of a feather flock together. That is a true saying. If you follow 5 dumb broke people, you're just going to make the 6th dumb broke person. You are who you hang around. I told y'all this is about trade, traveling, and transforming. We will not only become wealthy, but we will be wealthy in mind, spirit, and body, y'all. That's what I'm about. That's what I am about. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's go time, grow time, everybody. It's go time, grow time, everybody. Let's get this money.
I was kind of hoping it bumped up to where we wanted it to be at right now, so I could just go in and jump into the trade. But
wait. You got to say what you said again because you sound a little low. Let me turn my volume up. Oh, my volume up.
I was hoping that it got up to the price level by the time I start rolling, but unfortunately it.
Okay, so here's what you can do. We already know that it closed above this particular high, what we've been waiting for, right? So price can effectively, let me put my Fibonacci on this. Let me put Fibonacci on this. All right. Price, okay, at the start of the day, give me 1 second. Yeah, the start of the day is right here, effectively right here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show you how far you need to put your stop loss, okay?
Okay.
So right around here, I would say was somewhat the start of the day, right? This is the lower low of the day. Okay, you know what? I hate doing it like that, but I want to do it from right here. I'm going to do it from right here. Yeah, I'm going to do it from right here. All right. So price can effectively come back to the 78.6, which is right here, right? You want to put your stop loss below the moving average on your 30-minute time frame. It needs to be below the moving average on your 30-minute time frame, okay?
All right.
Because if it comes back down, it won't take you out. And then once you see it come down, what you can do to offset that drawdown, you can add another position right here when it gets right here. Does that make sense? What I just said?
Plenty of sense. Yeah, it makes plenty of sense. I mean, you could double up on it.
Exactly. You got it, Dante. That's why I love trading with you. You get this stuff. You get it so quickly. So I enjoyed you. I want you to drive safe and post your profits in our communities. Okay. And I will see you on Friday if I don't hear from you no more today. I mean, see you on Monday.
Monday. All right, you would you probably hear from me on Monday because I'm gonna head back down to the United States today.
So, okay, have a great time. Enjoy.
All right, later.
God bless.
Later, guys.
All right, y'all just heard from one of my students that's driving through Canada. I have other students. I have students in New York. I have students, here in South Florida. So guess what? Join us, y'all. Join us. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? I've made it accessible. Even if you don't have the finances to join now, you can join my free community because I give a lot of value. As such, I invite my free community to my YouTube lives. And they can be a part of my trade session, okay? And when we see moves in the market to enter, guess what? They're going to get those moves. I can help them, make the money that they need to make so they can come aboard, right? On these sessions, you're not going to get, of course, I'm not going to give you the total gems, but I'm going to help you make some money. Is that not a fair trade-off? That if I help you make some money, that you will join my platform? Right? That's what it's about. I'm going to give you value. I'm going to give you value for your patronage. I'm going to give you value. Right? So, again, I'm so glad you all are here. I'm going to be here for another 15 minutes and then I'm going to wrap it up. I don't want to be no longer than an hour. I'm already past that because we're at 68 minutes. So we're like 8 minutes over the hour that I intended. So I'm going to be 15 more minutes and then I'm going to end this live. But I've given you all the information that is necessary for you to become a part of what I'm doing, this movement. I'm actually going to put the link here for you to join my free traders community. So give me 1 minute. Let me get that link for you. And you can join my free traders community and get access to, you know, some of the resources and tools and free cram courses that I give. All right. Let me find that. It is actually, what is the link to it? Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm looking for it so I can post it. I almost got it, everybody. Bear with me. Bear with me. Y'all gonna see my silly side. I do have a silly side, y'all. Many people don't see it, but I do have a silly side. All right, so I got the link and I'm getting ready to post it in the group here. 1 second. Okay. Okay, so there's the link to join my free trading community. All right. I want to remove this link right here. I'm gonna remove that link because I want you to join my community so you can get all the information. When you join my community, you get all the information to everything else that I offer, my websites and everything like that. I'm going to go ahead and put my social handles on here. Let me put, you can follow me on IG, Facebook, at the little pips. All right. All right. All right, everybody. So we're almost there. It's pulling back right now. Price is pulling back on the 15-minute. You can see it's actually consolidating, actually. So what I'm thinking is going to happen right now, price is actually going to consolidate right here for a few moments and then go up here to 1.2750 and then come down to retest before going back up. All right, so let me show you what that's going to look like. All right, so if I put the Fibonacci over here on the 15-minute, right, if I put it over here on the 15-minute time frame, and put it all the way up here to where I think it's going to go before it really truly pulls back. Right? You want to have your stop loss. If you get in right now, you want to have your stop loss right here at the low of the day. All right? And I'm going to say, so you got to make sure your lot size is proper for this trade to get in right now. Unless when it gets here, you're going to take your profit and then enter back in once it pulls back. That's another option you have. But I would place my stop loss, honestly, right here below the 800 moving average, which is at 1.19565. That's what I would do, okay? That's what I would do. I can only tell you what I would do. All right? So there you have it. And let me just show you what happens if you were to do this. I'm going to go ahead and enter this trade. You know, I do my demo and my education on my demo account. I show that widely open because, I mean, there's nothing to hide there. But you will never see me put my real information on here because that's private. And there are hackers out here that are good at what they do, y'all. They are good. Let me tell you, they're good at what they do. But they will never get me because I would never let them get me got. Okay? I don't slip like that. So be careful about your information on these platforms. People think it's all hokey dokey, showing all the information, until one day these hackers got everything. Their money, everything. Their identity, everything. Now, if you wanted to enter this trade right now, due to the fact that it crossed above here, you can, but it's not really suitable because why? You're at a resistance level, y'all. You don't enter a long position from resistance. Now, when it pushes through this one, you can. You actually can. The next resistance level will be here. All right? I'm trying to see will this thing start to pull back before the 11 o'clock hour. But if not, I've already given you the directions on what you can do to get in this trade if you are now following me live here on this live. So as you can see here, this level right here, this pink dotted line and this aqua dotted line are the lows of the day and the month. So price will tend to come back down and retest this area before really going up. But again, it can actually come up to this next price level before actually pulling down. So either way, you know the move. You want to wait. You don't chase the market. I personally would not buy and jump in right now until this thing either pushes through here and I take a few pips off the table and then make a very tight stop loss and then wait for it to pull back. Or actually go ahead and take the sell from there because, you know, that's a good area to sell from if you get a sell signal on your entry time frames. It's been a pleasure being here with you all today on this Friday. You can look for me to go live in the market for my Pip Nation community at least once or twice out of the week. But I go live with my Freedom Nation community every single day, Monday through Friday. And we do also have educational sessions where we're learning, where I'm actually teaching. And I learn too. I learn too when I'm teaching. Well, we're learning and I'm teaching, you know, concepts of Forex trading to help further their technical analysis skills. And so if you're up for that, go ahead and click the link in this chat and you can join my free trade group, and from there you can get access to everything else that I offer. We keep a very close knitted trading community family. We are actually family. We are breaking bread together, and we keep everything copacetic, y'all. All right. No disrespecting anybody. None of that goes on. No profanity. I don't allow it. I will quickly boot you out of the community. No confusion. I don't like confusion. We keep everything peaceful, okay? All right, we got about 6 more minutes before the top of the hour. 6 more minutes before the top of the hour, everybody. I don't know why I'm hanging on to this trade here in BTC USD. Let me go check it out. Well, yeah. The 4 hour is above the moving average. It's right above the high of the day. I believe it's going to pull back. Yeah, it's going to pull back. If this thing can't effectively get above the super high of the day, it's going to pull back down. So I'm going to go ahead and stay in that trade. Relatively not down very much. Just only 22 pips because I'm getting $1 per pip. I'm only down 22 pips there. So that's fine. That's fine. That doesn't hurt anybody. All right, everybody on YouTube, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to end this live. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. If you're watching this after the actual live stream, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so that you can receive on-time updates of what I will be doing as far as educational wise. And you can join my free community by clicking the link here in the chat by Stiletto Pips. Make it a great day. Happy trading and happy weekend.